The clock ticks. It's 11:47 p.m. The corridors of Mercy General Hospital are quiet, a deceptive calm before the storm. For Dr. Emily Reed, the night is far from over. In exactly 8 hours, she will perform a groundbreaking, high-risk surgery on a beloved patient, Mr. Evans. A surgery that could save his life. But right now, in this sterile, cold light of her office, a different kind of cold is spreading through her veins. A primal, terrifying chill. It's gone. The file, the single crucial physical file containing everything she needs, is not in its drawer. It's not on the desk. It's nowhere. Her heart hammers against her ribs, a frantic drumbeat of panic. This isn't just a misplaced folder. This is a life, hanging in the balance. Without the specific allergy warning scribbled in the margins by his previous doctor, the new anesthesia could kill him. Without the latest Just Today MRI scan, she could nick an artery they didn't know was compromised. This file isn't paper, it's a roadmap to survival. Sarah! Sarah! Her voice, usually so steady and commanding, cracks with a fear she hasn't felt since her first day as an intern. Nurse Sarah Jenkins appears, her face etched with the wisdom of 20 years on the night shift. She takes one look at Emily's ashen face and knows. This is bad. The Evans file? She asks, her voice a low, steady murmur. It's vanished. I had it right here at 9 p.m. I went over the procedure one last time. I went to check on Mr. Evans. I came back and it was gone. Emily's hands are trembling. She balls them into fists, forcing a calm she doesn't feel. We have to find it. We turn this place upside down, now. The search is frantic, desperate. They tear through the cardiology wing. The archives are a dead end, a dusty, silent morgue for old records. The break room is empty, save for the bitter smell of stale coffee and the low hum of the vending machine. Nothing. With every passing minute, the knot in Emily's stomach tightens. This feels intentional. This feels malicious. It's then that they cross paths with him. Dr. Mark Reynolds, the department head. A man whose reputation is built on a foundation of old-school bravado and a deep-seated resentment for the new, brilliant minds like Emily's that threaten his throne. He stands there, arms crossed, watching their panic with a detached, almost amused curiosity. Lose something, doctor. Reed, he asks, his voice dripping with a false, paternal concern that makes Emily's skin crawl. A little last-minute nerves before the big show? It's a complex procedure. Perhaps it's over your head. The accusation is clear. He's not suggesting she lost the file. He's implying she's incompetent, that she's buckling under pressure. Emily meets his gaze, her eyes flashing. The file for my 7 a.m. procedure is missing, Mark. The only copy with the original MRI and allergy notes. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Worried this surgery might finally put my name on the map instead of yours? Reynolds' smile doesn't reach his eyes. Careful, Emily. Paranoia doesn't suit a surgeon. I suggest you focus on preparing for your operation. Assuming, of course, you can remember the plan without your notes. He turns and walks away, his footsteps echoing ominously in the silent hall. The seed of doubt is planted. Is this professional jealousy taken to a deadly extreme? But Sarah is already pulling Emily away. Forget him. We need a system check, now. They rush to the IT department. The young technician, bleary-eyed, pulls up Mr. Evans's electronic record. I'm sorry, doctor. Read, he says, pointing at the screen. The system shows a mandatory administrative review was flagged on this file 3 hours ago. It's locked. I can't access it, you can't access it. It's in a digital vault. Only someone with top-level admin clearance can do that. Administrative review for a scheduled surgery? That makes no sense. The plot thickens, shifting from personal vengeance to something more systemic, more sinister. Who has that kind of power? Their next stop is the lab. They need a reprint of the MRI. The lab tech, a nervous young man named Ben, avoids their eyes. The machine, it had a glitch tonight, a full system reset, the last few hours of data, including Mr. Evans's final scan. It's corrupted, unrecoverable. He stammers, looking genuinely frightened. I'm so sorry. It's never done that before. 2 dead ends, 1 file vanished. A digital record, locked. A critical scan, corrupted. This is no coincidence. This is a coordinated effort. Someone, or something, does not want this surgery to happen. But why? Why would anyone want to stop a surgery meant to save a kind old man's life? As they walk past the nurse's station, Sarah's eyes catch a tiny, almost insignificant detail. A small hand sanitizer bottle is out of place. It's on the left side of the computer, not the right. Sarah is a creature of habit. She notices these things. She also notices a faint, unfamiliar floral scent lingering in the air, a perfume not worn by any of the night shift nurses. Someone was here. Someone who didn't belong. Driven by a new lead, they head to the security office. The guard is reluctant, citing privacy protocols, but Emily's desperation is a powerful persuader. He pulls up the footage from the hallway outside the cardiology wing for the last 3 hours. They fast forward through the quiet monotony of the night. And then they see it. At 10:02 p.m., a figure, dressed in dark, efficient clothing, not medical scrubs. The person moves with a purpose, head down, avoiding the camera's direct gaze. They slip into Emily's office. 60 seconds later, they slip out, a thick manila folder tucked under their arm. The figure turns a corner, and the next camera picks them up, heading not toward the exit, but toward the administrative wing. The administrative wing. Home to the hospital's accountants, insurers, and Mr. Wright. Emily feels a new kind of dread. This is bigger than Reynolds. This goes to the very top. She remembers a snippet of conversation from weeks ago, something Mr. Wright had said in passing about streamlining costs and evaluating high-risk, low-yield procedures. Was Mr. Evans's surgery deemed too expensive? Was his life given a price tag and found wanting? With a resolve forged in fire, Emily marches toward the executive suites. Sarah is right behind her, a silent pillar of strength. They don't knock. Emily pushes the door to Mr. Wright's office open. And there it is, sitting neatly in the center of his immaculate, expensive oak desk. The file, Mr. Evans's file. Wright looks up, not surprised, not guilty. He looks resigned, annoyed, as if they are an inconvenient interruption in his otherwise orderly world. Dr. Reed, I assumed you'd show up eventually, he says, his voice flat, devoid of emotion. What is the meaning of this? Emily's voice is low, dangerous. You stole a patient's file. You jeopardized his life. You locked his records. Why? Wright leans back in his leather chair, steepling his fingers. I didn't steal anything, doctor. I secured it. This procedure, the Evans surgery, it was denied by the insurance panel this afternoon. The risk-to-benefit ratio is unacceptable. The cost is exorbitant for a man of his age and projected outcome. The hospital cannot absorb that cost. My job is to protect the financial health of this institution. Emily is stunned into silence. She expected a denial, a lie, an excuse. She didn't expect this cold, brutal corporate honesty. You were going to let him die without even telling me? You were going to let me walk into that operating room blind, without his critical information, and set me up to fail, to kill him? It's not personal, doctor. It's policy. It's business. The notification was scheduled for 7 a.m. before the surgery. You would have been informed that the procedure was canceled due to insufficient data. He says it so calmly, as if he's discussing a quarterly report, not a man's life. But then, Sarah speaks. Her voice is quiet, but it cuts through the room like a scalpel. She's holding the misplaced hand sanitizer bottle from the nurse's station. Business, Mr. Wright? Then why did your assistant, Melissa, use a perfume laced with a rare jasmine extract to handle the file? The same perfume you're now trying to cover up with that cheap air freshener? The same perfume that gave her a mild allergic reaction, leaving a tiny red mark on her wrist that I saw in the cafeteria an hour ago? She wasn't just securing a file, she was planting something. Wright's calm facade cracks, just for a second, a flicker of panic in his eyes. Emily snatches the file from the desk. Her hands are steady now. Fury has replaced fear. She flips it open. And there it is, tucked between the pages of blood work, a single, innocuous-looking note that wasn't there before, a post-it note with a handwritten name, Dr. Asilva. The puzzle pieces Sarah had been subtly noticing all night, the misplaced items, the strange perfume, the glitch in the lab that required a specific override code only administration had, they all snap into place with devastating clarity. This wasn't just about money. Dr. Alistair Silva was a brilliant researcher who died in a tragic, unexplained lab accident at Mercy General 5 years ago. An accident that was swiftly swept under the rug. Wright was the administrator on duty that night. Mr. Evans was Silva's only surviving relative. His surgery would have brought him back to the hospital, made him a visible figure again. Was someone afraid he would start asking questions about his uncle's death? Was this a cover-up buried so deep that even a potential question was a threat worth killing to eliminate? The wow moment hits. It wasn't just business. It was a conspiracy. A cover-up of an old sin, nearly successful. Emily looks from the note to Wright's horrified face. She doesn't say a word. She doesn't need to. She takes the file, turns on her heel, and walks out, Sarah following. The clock reads 6:30 a.m., 30 minutes to OR. She runs. The hallway blurs around her. The stolen file is clutched to her chest, a shield, a weapon, a lifeline. She bursts into the pre-op room. Mr. Evans looks up, his old eyes warm and trusting. "Ready for me, Doc?" Emily takes a deep, shuddering breath. The fear is gone, replaced by an iron will. "Yes, Mr. Evans, I am ready." She walks into the operating theater. The lights are blinding. The instruments are laid out. Her team looks at her. She meets their eyes one by one. She opens the file, the real file, the one that almost was lost forever. Scalpel. The surgery begins. But the real operation, the exposure of a deadly secret hidden within the heart of the hospital itself, has only just begun. The mystery of the vanished file was just the first symptom. The disease goes much, much deeper. And Dr. Emily Reed is just the surgeon to cut it out. Did they succeed? What was the real secret behind Dr. Silva's death? This isn't over. Like and subscribe to find out what happens next in part 2.